about 8 days after Jesus said this, he took Peter, John, and James with him and went up onto a mountain to pray. And as he was praying, the appearance of his face changed, and his clothes became as bright as a flash of lightning. 2 men, Moses and Elijah, appeared in glorious splendor, talking with Jesus. They spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment in Jerusalem. Peter and his companions were very sleepy, but when they became fully awake, they saw his glory and the 2 men standing with him. As the men were leaving Jesus, Peter said to him, "Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what he was saying. When he was talking about those shelters, he wasn't saying, "Can we build you some sheds up here?" Brother Allen and I was talking about deer stands. He wasn't talking about deer. He was talking about, let's build us some monuments to what has happened here. And while he was speaking, a cloud appeared and covered them. And they were afraid as they entered the cloud. A voice came from the cloud saying, "This is my son, whom I have chosen. Listen to him." When the voice had spoken, they found that Jesus was alone. The disciples kept this to themselves and did not tell anyone at the time what they had seen. What a time that must have been to see Jesus change before their very eyes. You see, it's one thing to see his healings. It's one thing to hear his teachings. But to see him glorified. What does that mean? It means made beautiful. All of a sudden, he changed in appearance. His clothing became as white as a flash of lightning. And Jesus was just carrying on a conversation with Moses and Elijah. What a day that must have been.